Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So remember a little while back, I did the video. I posted the clip of former NBA player Matt Barnes and his twin sons, making a joke that if Kanye needed anybody to roll up on Pete Davidson, that they have their dad, and kind of making cracks about that in reference to the beef that Matt Barnes said was squashed with Derek Fisher, who is now married to his ex-wife, GLORIA Govan, has now resurfaced, has gone viral, you guys. Even though this podcast happened a couple of weeks ago, it's now gone viral. The neighborhood talk has talked about it. Now it's picked up on, some publications and things of that nature. And there are some interesting reactions, you guys. The article, of course, is talking about how the kids joked about this. If you ever need somebody to roll up on Pete Davidson, my dad has a good history about that. And then it says, so here's where the problem already starts with this article. It starts with NBA icon. You guys, see, this is what I mean. That is not, no. LeBron James, NBA icon. Michael Jordan, NBA icon. Shaquille O'Neal, NBA icon. Kobe Bryant, NBA icon. What is happening? What is happening? This is no. You're not gonna get away with this. Matt Barnes, I'm gonna say former NBA player Matt Barnes. Twin boys may have careers in comedy after they drop jokes at their famous father's expense. Barnes shares his boys with ex-wife GLORIA Govan, and many years ago, the world was first introduced to little Isaiah and Carter on Basketball Wives. They have certainly lived a full life under a microscope, especially after their parents had some tumultuous viral moments and legal battles, but all seems to be calm in the co-parenting front these days. However, years ago, news surfaced that Barnes was at odds with Govan's beau, Derek Fisher, this was back in 2015, and drove 95 miles to fight him. It is a story that has gone down in pop culture history, and now young Carter and Isaiah are revisiting the tale, offering up a report about Kanye West. In a clip that was shared by the Neighborhood Talk, the boys are seen giving their updates about Kanye West backing out of his Coachella performance. They mentioned West going through a divorce with Kim Kardashian and having all that paperwork to deal with, adding that the Pete Davidson situation could also be a contributor. Oh yeah, and Kanye, if you ever need somebody to roll up on Pete Davidson, my dad has a good history of that, Isaiah joked. So if you ever need someone, get at your boy. He got you. And then Carter chimed in saying, indeed he does. We're not sure if Barnes will follow through if West makes a request, but the joke has amused fans. Check out the comments. So there are a few comments. Again, somebody said, I wouldn't call Matt Barnes an NBA icon. Definitely got busy for a while, but he is gotten bigger since he's retired. Some say the kids are going to grow up a square like their old man. Men can't accept when it's over. And then also it says, now is Derek going to say something to the kids or not? Because they're still together. And so then people are like, they don't respect that dude. And so, but yeah, it's a lot. There's some disrespectful comments about what Derek Fisher is doing to GLORIA that I am not going to repeat. But there are a lot of people who are in the comments who are not featuring this at all, who do not think it's a good idea. In my video, I felt it was immature, and I felt, ultimately the responsibility, falls on both the twins, but as well as Matt, because he should know better. And it's weird that, this is surfacing again. I feel as though his claim he wants to continually be associated with his ex-wife. And I just don't understand. If you've moved on and allegedly have a new girlfriend and have a new baby and everything else, why do you keep revisiting this story? Why do you keep bringing up Derek Fisher? You said a couple years ago, back in 2018, that it was pointless for the two of you to continue beefing, that it wasn't good. The kids really liked Derek Fisher. And this was before, Derek Fisher married your ex-wife. So I have no idea, what the motivation is other than you're not over your ex-wife. You're not over your ex-wife. And, this is planned around because, as you guys know, Derek Fisher, he's the coach of, the WNBA team, and the Los Angeles Sparks. And sorry, it took me a second. And, they're thriving. They were just at the LA Dodgers game, in box seats with Magic Johnson and his wife. Derek Fisher and Gloria, they just built a multi-million-dollar home that they've recently moved into, you know, with the twins. And as you guys know, Derek Fisher also has 2 kids from his ex-wife as well. So it's just very weird, you know, that you know, Matt Barnes is still trying to perpetuate this thing with Derek Fisher. Like, if you really still don't like him, just say that. But don't use your kids and don't try to promote this podcast, you know, with the Derek Fisher stuff. Like, your twins should be able to stand on their own without having to make jabs or jokes about Derek Fisher for people to tune in. That makes no sense, especially at the expense of your ex-wife. Like, she could easily shut down the podcast if she feels like this is, you know, again, getting personal, again, getting away from, you know, what the ultimate objective is, and, you know, now coming for their stepfather. Makes no sense. So some of the comments, again, were saying, yeah, this ain't it. It'd be your own kids. You know, wow, Matt has created 2 of them. And saying basically the kids don't give a F at all. So yeah, it's very bad, you guys. It's very bad. Then somebody said Derek Fisher needs to take the PlayStation out of their rooms for that. Play at your daddy's house. But see, then somebody said they need to stay in a child's place. So there's that. But yeah, this is what I mean. This is what, you know, when they say don't get into grown folks' business, this is what people mean. This is what people mean when your parents tell you stay out of grown folks' business. This is why. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think this is going to resurrect some issues between Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher? How do you think this is going to impact Derek Fisher's relationship with the twins? Because as you guys know, he's their stepfather now. He did marry Matt Barnes' ex-wife. But again, to me, it just seems like, you know, Matt Barnes is not over his ex-wife. I don't care what stories he posts. I don't care how many pictures he posts. You cannot create a false narrative on Instagram if you're still finding ways to keep up with your ex-wife. It's just that simple, right? It's just that simple. I don't care what false narratives you have on social media. If you are still pushing, you know, this thing with Derek Fisher all these years later, even though 4 years ago you said the beef was squash, you're not over your ex-wife. And there's no other way to cut it. There's no other way to slice it. And maybe the kids, even though they were joking and getting their jab in, maybe they're doing it on purpose too, because they want to stick it to their father and be like, hey, you know, my mom is with Derek Fisher. So that's the other side of this. But please let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.